Hey everybody, and welcome back. So today I just kind of want to go over some questions that I've had the last couple days, whether it was on last week's video or on YouTube, or TikTok or social media that I've been messaged or commented, whatever the case is. That is kind of what I'm going over today, and I'm also going to kind of once a week, like every Monday, which this will be a Monday video. Obviously, you're watching it on Monday or after. I'm going to go over kind of what projects I have going on and how they are in their process and go from there. So first off, we'll kind of start off with the properties. The first one we purchased was the Rockford property that we're working on right now. That was a purchase back in December. It is moving right along. We have sheetrock going in, and we have trim and cabinets and doors being delivered next Thursday and Friday. We'll have them installed over the weekend, and then they will be ready for paint as well as granite the following week, and then finishing out from there. And then the next property is the Norwood new construction. We're building a brand new house, and the plan for now is to Airbnb it. But that one, the loan for the construction is supposed to be getting approved some point next week, and then from there we'll go ahead and get things moving, get the permits, and start construction from the footings and the ground up. And then we have our Oswego property, which we just closed on yesterday. The painter has started getting everything prepped today. We're repainting the entire inside of the house, redoing the tile in the bathroom and all the plumbing and fixtures in there, as well as putting granite and new backsplash and new, we're gonna get a new faucet for the kitchen and the new carpet in one of the rooms. And then that one's gonna be furnished, and that one is gonna be an Airbnb as well. So I'm super excited to get that one rolling. And then the next one we've got closing later this month. That one will be transformed into a duplex, so I have to deal with zoning and all of that fun stuff with the city. But nonetheless, so that is everything going on with the projects, and we'll go ahead and get into some of the questions. So one of the questions I got was, how do I maintain multiple projects as far as lending? How do I continue to get loans on multiple projects, and how do I get banks to give me more than one, or what the case is? And the key element to that is having multiple lenders, multiple people you can reach out to get money. One of my projects right now is funded with a commercial bank, and two of them are funded with hard money, and then another one is funded fully by private equity. So that's basically those four loans that are out right now, and we're gonna refinance. Obviously, all of them will be refinanced into commercial refinanced loans. It's a little easier to refinance a property with a commercial bank than to purchase it, especially starting out. So that's the key element, is definitely having multiple ways. I have two hard money lenders that, I have one that I work with, and then one that I'm about to start working with. Commercial banks, I have one that I work with and one other one that I'm been working on getting things together, as well as the other private equity is just continuing, and I'm looking for investors and more people with money every day to spend and get back and make them money, make me money, and continue to get more properties. So that is that question. Another question that I've been asked is, kind of where my goals stand for this next year. And my goal for this year was to get to $2 million in real estate, and that's retail value fixed up. When I talk about that, what these properties are gonna be worth once they're done. My goal is to get to $2 million by the end of this year, but considering we're at January 7th, 7 days in, and as soon as I close on this next property, it will be sitting at $850,000 ARV. So I think I would hit $2 million by the end of the year, considering it's already January. And so my goal now is $5 million, moved it up. The units is still pretty much the same at the moment. I think I'm gonna push it to 30 units, as well as, my goal is to get $5,000 a month and just rent roll, just every mailbox money, passive income. It's not necessarily passive or mailbox, but, we'll go into that at a different time. There's no real such thing as mailbox money, but still, nonetheless, try to get to $5,000 a month, because it will just totally change the whole psychology of doing real estate. because then all my monthly expenses are going to be paid, and I will be able to literally, if I wanted to stop working at 23 years old and just live life. Obviously I can't do that because I'm 23 and $5,000 a month is not enough to live for me. So that is that. What other questions? Let me think. I had another one. Kind of how did, I'm trying to think exactly, so give me just a second. Another person was like, how did I find deals? So a lot of it's just, networking. You have to, all your Facebook pages in your area, like in your town, you definitely should join, as far as like investor pages or real estate association or real estate investor association, like all of those pages in your town or the big town that's close to you, join them and start paying attention to people, start paying attention to what they post and what they do, and then add them on Facebook, become their friend, and then message them and just say, start learning real estate. Just start watching what happens, and you're gonna see how people talk. You're gonna learn the lingo. You're gonna learn every little detail that they're posting about, because especially like people, like everyone likes talking. I mean, not everyone, but people like talking. They're going to post, they're going to talk about it. I mean, I'm being very open with YouTube and TikTok about where I am in life, because it's not showing it from like a, ooh, look at me, because at the end of the day, I'm a tiny drop in the bucket in real estate. But the key is to show other people my age and other people out there, chase your dreams and go do it and make it happen. Whether it's real estate or whatever, go chase your dreams and make it happen. But wow, I got sidetracked of what exactly the question was. But still, finding deals, do that, get to know those people. I found deals on Facebook. I found deals through wholesalers, which I've met through Facebook. I found deals driving for dollars, which we'll kind of go over that in more of the wholesale videos, or just finding properties for yourself. I'll make a video on that. That's a lot of it. And then going to my properties and just looking around, like literally just look around the property, look around at the neighbors and be like, that house is a dump hole, I need to buy it. That house is a dump hole, I need to buy it. Or, this whole street's kind of, I want to buy the whole street. I want to own the block. Which one of my friends actually just bought a whole block of houses. So they own the whole street, which is awesome. I'm so proud of them. It's shows me that it's possible and it's easy to continue to keep growing. You just have to keep being consistent, grinding, get in the office, do the work, put in the time. But on to the other things. Another big thing too, I was asked, is how do I continue to manage it all? Because it does get to be a lot at some point. And the key element to it is having business partners. My business partners help me, whether it's on down payments, so I don't have to put as much money out, or helping me with, some of the financing. It makes it easier, as well as, if I need help on a project, or say I go to Florida or I go to Texas or whatever the case, I'm out of town, they can continue to write a check, or they can continue to manage the project, go check on it and keep everything going. So it's important to build a team, because yes, one man did it all. Yeah, that's cool, but it's way harder. So at the end of the day, if you have money, who cares if you did it with people or alone? That's my big thing. My goal is to be successful. My pride's not going to get in the way of me saying, oh no, I can't do it because I can't have a partner. I need to do it on my own. It's like, yeah, that's cool. I'd rather be a billionaire and say that I had business partners versus being like, oh, I'm a multi-millionaire and I did it by myself. I'm good. I'd rather do the easier route that's going to grow faster, that's going to be able to create generational wealth. But nonetheless, that is all for today. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and let me know any more questions you have for next Monday. I'm basically going to use Mondays as like updates and answering questions, and then Fridays is going to be more of like a lesson, like teaching day. So that's all I got for today. Thank you guys.